G'day everyone, I have another extensions dyeing video for you guys today. I did film pretty much the entire process, but I did do it at night, so the lighting for these cutaways is going to be pretty crappy and orange or like yellow because of the lights in our house. But I will explain the whole process for you as well. So these are the extensions. They were sent to me by vpfashion.com. These extensions are 100% premium human hair extensions. While it is possible to dye synthetic hair, it is much harder and it's a completely different process. So this video is for dyeing human hair extensions, not synthetic hair. This color is 613A and the length is 20 inches. The texture of the extensions is straight. Now with these extensions, because they are specifically for dyeing, it comes with this little book that has a bunch of information about how to dye them. And it also has a few suggested colors to dye it with. One of them is Iron and the other is Manic Panic, and I actually use those two brands. So if you buy these extensions and my video isn't helpful enough for you, you can just read the little booklet that it comes with. First thing I did was dye the roots of the extensions the same color as what I dye my hair, which is the darkest brown in Iron's Color Brilliance Brunettes. I like using the liquid dye, and you do need to mix it with the developer. I'm just using the 20 volt sensitive scalp developer. Once you've put the color on both sides of the root of the extensions, you need to wait for it to develop. Because these extensions are already white, they're going to develop fairly quickly. I waited for about half an hour before I rinsed it off with cold water until the water ran clear, and then I dried them again and laid them out to prepare them for the colorful dye. I wanted to make this a really gradual ombre from my natural color to blue, to purple, and to pink. The key to doing really good ombres with bright colors like these is to mix them together when they meet. Don't just do this color and then this color and then expect them to blend. You need to mix it together and squeeze the dyes down. Now for the blue, I used Manic Panic Atomic Turquoise, which is a really nice vegan bright dye. It is in no way damaging for your hair at all. But your hair does need to be bleached to a very light color in order for these dyes to be really vibrant, because they have no lifting properties in them. It's just a vegetable dye. And then I used Beyond the Zone Pro Formula Color Jam in Raspberry Kamikaze. This is a really nice plum purpley color. I used that for the transition between blue to the pink. For the pink, again, I used Beyond the Zone, and this one is Party Time Pink. Out of all of the dyes, this one definitely ran out the most when I was washing them. And it also stained my towel a little bit, but that's fine. You always need a designated hair dyeing towel to dry your extensions or your hair with, because it's gonna get stained. Again, with these dyes, your hair needs to be pre-lightened. It needs to be a really light blonde in order for these colors to come up really beautifully. So after I put them all on and I blended them all through, I left them overnight, and it was probably about 8 hours from when I left them, went to bed, and when I got up and checked them in the morning. The longer you leave them on, the brighter the color is going to be. It's not going to damage the hair, it's not going to cause the hair to become brittle or break off or anything like that. If you want really bright, beautiful colors, leave them on the hair as long as possible, and that goes if it's hair on your head or hair on extensions. After I washed the color out, again with a cool to warm water, I then blow dried the hair. Because this hair has a straight texture already, it does dry pretty damn straight. I only ran over a couple of pieces with my straightener to make them perfect, but it was pretty much perfect as soon as they were dry. I then clipped them in and I cut them. Because I wanted this to just make it look like my hair, but fuller and thicker, I didn't want these to actually add length. So I did cut them to the same length as my hair. As you can see, the colors came out absolutely beautifully. I just did them pink and blue because they're my favorite colors. But when I was drying them, I was thinking like, man, these look so much like Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony. Dyeing extensions is just a really, really fun way to be totally in control of your look and to change it up in a way that is not damaging at all. You can just clip them in and unclip them again. It's not permanent. And also with these particular extensions, you can bleach them out and re-dye them a different color if you want to. If you want to see more hair dyeing videos from me, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!